It's good, Joe. I just got done watching this interview with Showtime Shawn Porter on Ring Magazine, and he basically gave his prediction on who he thinks is going to win the fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Buck Crawford. And he's picking Terence Buck Crawford. He said it's a 50-50 fight, but he feels like Canelo Alvarez is slowing down. You know, Canelo having 67-plus professional fights. You know, he fought Triple G 3 times, fought Dimitri Bivol at light heavyweight, fought Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, Caleb Smith, Sergey Kovalev, Daniel Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? Miguel Cotto. You know, he thinks because of that, he thinks that Canelo is coming into this fight at 90% instead of 100, and he thinks Terence Buck Crawford is coming to this fight at 100%. So even though Terence Buck Crawford is the older man, he's 37, you know, turning 38 in October, he's giving Terence Buck Crawford the edge. And he said that the only chance Canelo has to beat Terence is to beat him mentally, basically saying that Canelo will have to outsmart Terence Buck Crawford, and he just doesn't see that happening, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't think that Canelo can beat Terence Buck Crawford physically. And listen, I disagree with that. I agree with the wear and tear. I think everybody would agree that Canelo is slowing down and he doesn't look like the same fighter, right? But as far as Canelo not being able to beat Bud physically, I highly disagree with that. Listen, I understand that Terence Buck Crawford is a high IQ boxer, but he gets hit, man. Terence Buck Crawford, he gets hit a lot. He doesn't have the best defense. And listen, this is his first fight at 168. The fact that Shawn Porter didn't bring up the fact that Terence only had one fight at 154, didn't look as dominant as he did at 147. He's skipping 160. He's going straight to 168. And he's fighting a guy that hasn't lost at 168, has unified 168, and has moved up to 175 and knocked out a light heavyweight before. You know, people don't like to give Canelo credit for this, but he knocked out Sergey Kovalev. You understand what I'm saying? And he didn't have to cheat like Andre Ward did. Andre Ward had to hit Kovalev below the belt to stop him. Canelo clocked that man square and fair on the chin and knocked his ass out. You feel me? He also fought Dimitri Bivol. He did lose that fight, but you got to give Canelo credit, man. He dared to be great. He didn't get dropped. He didn't get hurt at any point in that fight. He got outboxed, and that's what Shawn Porter is talking about outsmarting about outsmarting Terence Buck Crawford. You see how Dimitri Bivol outsmarted Canelo Alvarez? That's what Canelo's gonna have to do with Bud, because he just thinks that Bud is just too smart.